The president of Mexico is furious. She's calling Mexican Senator Lilly Tellez a traitor for coming on Fox Noticias with me a few days ago and saying this. Listen.
Bueno, es absoluto.
Just to let you know, Lilly Tellez, she was a news host, a reporter. Like 25 years ago, they tried to kill her because of the same, because she was talking about the dirty things that happen in Mexico. And now she became senator. Just to let you know, the background of Lilly Tellez.
The help from the United States to fight the cartels in Mexico is absolutely welcome, and that is how the majority of Mexicans feel. The only ones who don't like that President Trump is sending help and trying to support Mexicans against the cartels are the narco politicians. That includes President Sheinbaum.
Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum responding, saying, quote, "It's not a minor issue that a senator gave an interview to a foreign media outlet calling for intervention." Here to discuss is that Mexican Senator Lilly Tellez. Senator Tellez, welcome to Fox Noticias. I'm just going to get right to it. Is Mexico a narco state?
Of course, man. Of course. Totally a narc state. Of course.
Yes, it is. And we all Mexicans know about it. And Mexicans are afraid of the alliance between the Mexican government and the cartels that have infested our nation.
Can you explain this alliance between the president, her party, the Morena party, and the cartels?
Yes, the party has financed, has given, the cartels have given so much money to these politicians, narco politicians of Morena, to get into office, to get the power. So they protect. The Mexican government protects the cartels. That is why President Sheinbaum doesn't want the strong American leadership to help Mexico defeat the cartels.
Yes, that's true. You cannot be president in Mexico. You cannot be a politician in Mexico if you don't have the backup of the narc. You cannot do that yet. Even if you got the money, you don't have the permission. They don't give you the permit to do that.
And also, Sheinbaum doesn't want the rest of the world to know what is happening here in Mexico. We are on the steps to be the next Venezuela. She is aligned with Venezuela's dictator, with Cuba, and we are losing our country. They have destroyed our Republican institutions, the democratic state, and we must... I think we all Mexicans want and welcome the support of the United States to assist Mexican people against the cartels that have us all in this crisis with the traffic in fentanyl and migrants.
Yes, it's a pretty hard situation in Mexico. In some places, you cannot sell something in the streets, because the narc comes to you and asks you for money. You know, even the people that have some, they sell corn, they earn $20 a day. They ask for money. In some places, it's pretty rough.
So her response to this, and I know this because her spokesperson came on our show in response to your interview, and they say, well, we just turned over 26 cartel members. We're working, we're sharing intelligence. What are they not doing? And why is she so resistant? She sort of speaks out of two sides of her mouth. We're working with you, Trump. And then she's chastising you for saying, we need more help from the United States to crush the cartels.
Bullseye. That's true. That's so accurate. Why the President Sheinbaum, it's calling her, they try to put her in jail to ask for an intervention, when she's agreed with Trump to do this alliance.
Because she really doesn't want the help of the United States. She is lying to Mexican people, telling Mexican people that the United States will get in control of the whole country.
Right.
I never listened such nonsense from President Trump. What we have listened is that President Trump wants to help Mexican people against the cartels. Mexican people are suffering. So what they do is very, very little. We have huge narco politicians here in the Senate, in the presidents, governors. Mexico is a very dangerous place.
Well,
There are-
that brings me to my next question, because you are speaking very bluntly, very clearly about Mexico being a narco state and the alliance and the connections to the president of Mexico. Are you afraid for your life?
Of course, she's risking her life. Yes, because like 25 years ago, they tried to kill her because of the same. And in Mexico, if they try to kill you, there's only two options. One, you're crooked, or two, you're telling the truth. And it's I'm sorry, it already happened to her. You know, she was telling the truth about the situation, and they tried to kill her.
Yes, I am afraid. And the
Of course,
president
she
has
is
threatened me to proceed against me with criminal prosecution, to get me out of the Senate and get me in jail, just because I told you in this space in Fox News what is the reality of our country with the cartels. The cartels are dominating everything here in Mexico. They are in all the offices of the government, in the states, in the cities, and in the national government.
99.9% of all politicians in Mexico are crooked and are dealing with are making deals with the narc, you know, and that's the way it is, you know.
So, of course, I am afraid, but I want people to know I will not step back. And I pray under God's guidance that we, the United States and Mexico, must work together to defeat the cartels and to get freedom for our country, for Mexico, to stop it from being the next Venezuela.
Senator Lilly Tellez, a very brave woman indeed.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on our show and speaking the
She's
truth.
a pretty brave woman, man.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you.
Got it.
Clip this. They're going to try to kill her. Of course, they're going to try to do something to her because of this. That's pretty sad, but clip this. That is what is going on, and that is what is going to happen, you know. I also told you in another video, actually clip this, they're going to put the National Guard in another state, and they're doing it. I'm going to make a video about it. They're really doing it, and I said to you, maybe they're going to put the National Guard on New York, Los Angeles, and they're going to do that in like 14 other states. Told you, man.